already talked a few times about the fact that AI doesn't really know anything, at least in the way humans understand knowledge. It's pattern matching on whatever data we're feeding it. And what we are feeding it increasingly includes other AI output, which creates a problem that I will try to explain. We are at this point where synthetic content, which is AI generated stuff, is getting so sophisticated that distinguishing it from human created content is becoming genuinely difficult. What's happening is that we are creating this circular system where AI generates content, that content gets indexed, becomes part of the web, gets scraped into new data sets, and then new AI gets trained on that. So essentially, you have AI learning from AI generated material. This is a problem called model collapse. Each AI generation can drift further from the original human created foundation. Think about when you make a photocopy. You photocopy something and then you copy the photocopy and then you copy the photocopy of the photocopy and you keep going. Eventually, the quality degrades. We are seeing something similar with training data. Now, some people might say that this is not actually a problem. AI will just get better at detecting what's synthetic. And indeed, detection tools are actually improving, but that's missing a deeper point. AI optimizes for patterns it's already seen. It cannot independently verify reality. It cannot fact check the world. It reflects what's in its training data. So when that training data contains increasing amounts of synthetic material, we have to wonder what these systems are actually learning about the world. There's a meaningful difference between information that comes from direct human experience. Someone actually went somewhere, observed something, documented it, that information, and information generated to sound plausible. This has consequences in the actual world. Think of trading algorithms. They are making decisions based on market analysis that might itself be AI generated, or doctors getting diagnostic suggestions from systems trained on medical literature. But what if some of that literature was written by AI? AI being used in these fields is not an actual problem. The problem is that we might lose track of what's genuine source material and what's being synthesized along the way. What we need is systems that track where information actually comes from, provenance. Think of a supply chain for data, being able to trace a piece of information back to its source, understanding how it was created and verified. But the harder part is cultural. We need to value verifiable truth in practice, which means sometimes accepting information that's messier, less polished, less immediately satisfying than a synthetic alternative. It means investing in human verification, human journalism, human observation, even when AI generated versions are faster and cheaper. As you can understand, this is not really a technical problem. It's a choice about what we prioritize. The window for making this choice deliberately is not infinite. The more synthetic content becomes embedded in our information ecosystem, the harder it becomes to establish reliable baselines for truth. So the infrastructure choices that need to be made now, for example, how we structure data, what we verify, what standards we enforce, this will determine what counts as reality going forward.